to the cup, got harmed, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Well, the Cowboys started out switching 1 through 5, then they switched back, and they were not switching, with the 5-man. I think Saudi just got into the ball game. Bennett just got into the ball game. And sometimes when you're on the bench, you've got to know what's happening on that court. You've got to step onto the floor and be,
They're ahead, huh?
Yeah.
Not good.
Your teammate left off.
I think they're pretty good teams, Elton.
Yeah.
I do. We might have you in trouble today.
Used to play with one another? Oh, 100%. Different lineups. I mean, there are so many new bodies coming into this ball game. And Coach Wade's trying to keep some fresh bodies out there, let these guys not get so drained. And they're adjusting, right? Thomas, you have to adjust. You can see what that young man can do. You've got to adjust your defense when the ball's in his hands.
The Cowboys have played 12 players so far, so you don't see that. No matter what level that you are, try to keep the bodies fresh. Dartmouth up by 4. Harco with the take. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And that's exactly what Sundance Wicks, we don't auditorium faith in those see.
Okay, I said this to you last possession, but if you watch Erico against that zone, you're watching a guy who understands how to break that zone, finding gaps, putting it hard on the deck, finishing at the rim. He's a big factor in breaking that zone and getting the Cowboys better shots.
One thing about Harco is that he's from Canada, and when he came to Wyoming, this is the first week when he came to Wyoming, he was trying to have his game more refined in the sense of, hey, I'm not going to play as wild. I know I'm a energy player, but I really want to kind of refine my game. And Sundance Wicks immediately was like, wait a minute, no. I didn't recruit you to be that refined player. I want you to play with your hair on fire, be that energy guy. That's exactly what he brings to the Cowboys as he makes the second free throw. I think that's the first one. 3-point lead for the Big Green. Full-court pressure being used by Wyoming, trying to take things up. You also want to get the ball out of this hand right here. And Kareem Thomas, really good looking player. He has 11 points. One of the 2 players in double figures. Thomas, double team. And fake. Monroe with the take. And almost stolen away by Saxton, who touched it last. And the crowd says no, it was a Dartmouth player. The referee says no, it was a Wyoming player. Either way, Dartmouth will have the ball and the lead with 3:40 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Winning awards is something that Wyoming has done a lot this year, and this past week was a special one for the Cowboys. A clean sweep, as Leland Walker was named as the Mountain West Player of the Week, and Nas Meyer was named as the Mountain West Freshman of the Week. You can see the reason why. When you talk about Leland Walker in the last 5 games, he has averaged almost 20 points, definitely above his record.
Unfortunately for the Cowboys in this game, they're back out on the court. They have 2 fouls along with Adam Herrick out.
Center with a nice take. A little window shopping from your man.
Great heady move. You know what? Got there, power pop, shot fake, finished with the contact. Could have easily caught the man one right there if they would have called it, but a very smart play taking his time.
Almost like you're begging for an animal. This play down. So 11 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Thomas again. And my goodness, he'll go to the free throw line.
Giannis Sexton, good luck with that crossover. Are you kidding me? Oh, man.
What do you tell your player when that happens?
Gaff him. You're too close. Don't be so close. He's gonna break your ankles.
Oh my word, man. What a move by Thomas Gasol from Wilmington, Delaware. I mentioned it earlier. Last year in 14 games, he was only able to score 28 points. In this game alone, he has 12. Leading scorer for the Big Ring.
That's a young man that can play at the Mountain West level, at the Pac-12 level. That is a very talented player.
What's interesting when you talk about Dartmouth, the one thing you see on the roster, no transfers. All the guys that get recruited to Dartmouth, they stay at Dartmouth.
Go to Dartmouth, quality education. And, you know, it's not like you can really just transfer in anything in there and be eligible and be able to walk out of there with a degree. You're going to have to be there for 4 years and you're going to earn it.
Graham Thomas, he checks out. Cowboys down by 3. Bennett with the take, he'll get the lay-in.
If you just don't let
Trying.
that perimeter pressure get you, and if you attack that pressure, that full court pressure, I think there's a lot of easy buckets like that, and I don't think you're going to see Dartmouth stay in that full court pressure much.
First time today, we're seeing Shannon Simango in the game. Taking a timeout will be Dartmouth. And going back to your point, that really makes sense. It's almost like, let me just hesitate for a moment. It's kind of like switching gears. You can take a look, where you can see right here. Switching gears just a bit. You're starting off, coming back, and then going with the layup, and that's the way that Bennett was able to go in.
100%, and I think we're going to get that ball to the high post. And, you know, when you had it there and breaking that press, I think you got to turn and look at the rim because there's no defense behind you. There's one guy to beat. And if you got one-on-one from the foul line, that plays to the offense's favor, not the defense. And I tell you, you'll see quickly that Dartmouth gets out of that full court pressure.
Making a lot of sense. Dartmouth, by the way, when you look at what they're doing on the offensive end, 9 of 18, 5 of 10 from downtown, but take a look at that free throw number, 14 of 17. So Dartmouth really making a living at the free throw line. That's the main reason why they have this 1-point lead. Wyoming's right there. Even though they haven't had the half that they wanted, they're only shooting, well, they're shooting 55% themselves. But this is still not the type of half that they want. They know that if they buckle down defensively, they can really start to not only get the lead, but really widen things up. As the entry pass is knocked away by Harako. And the Cowboys can win if they want to.
So that holding the ball up there on the
How's it
wing,
going?
like Nas Myers,
We're trying.
not playing into how the Cowboys
36 to 37.
Yeah.
10 years back and go.
Bennett, 11 seconds on the clock. He puts his head down, lays up this. That one should be, that's blocked away with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2. Nosmeyer from Casper. That's it.
Finally, one from Casper went down.
3-pointer.
Yep, we're ahead.
That was it from Jackson Hole, by the way, as Robots with the triple.
Alex Kate Bennett blocked again. He doesn't give up on it. You know what? 2 offensive rebounds and just doesn't stop on that play.
Rojas with the triple. He has 7. Cowboys with the lead. Anderson with the 3. My goodness, he is butt.
Oh, and was good defense by Saxton. He knocked it down over a very athletic 6'8" defender who he didn't lose on the play.
Anderson with 16 points. The young man's only 5'11", kicked out of the court. Harako with the take, shoots it up and blocked, but there will be a foul. Looks like it will be on Brandon Mitchell-Day.
That's the first time I've really seen, you know, the back-to-back possessions here where there was an attack on the baseline side. I think so many times that ball's getting to the corner and getting pitched right back out. Now, you've got to look at that as a great opportunity to collapse that defense. When you drive baseline, that defense collapses
staying with the Cowboys.
Good hustle by Magasa. He crashed the glass, got a hand on that ball, and was able to tip it off the Dartmouth defender.
Well, the Cowboys will take a timeout. They'll have 3 timeouts remaining. Dartmouth also with 3 timeouts remaining in the first half. Cowboys shooting 16 of 30, that's 53%. And Dartmouth shooting 52%. This is one of those rare games where both teams have high shooting percentages. It just doesn't feel that way, even with the score being 40 to 30.
God, we're gonna have our hands full and Mel's come to play. We'll see.
Wanted to implement, and you know the Cowboys for most of this half have played right into that offensively. You know, with how they passed around the perimeter and didn't attack that zone. But offensively, Dartmouth has played fantastic. You know, you've got Thomas. You know, you've got Amundsen. They've made some big plays and knocked down some big shots.
Amundsen coming to this game averaging 9 points a game. He leads the way with 16. 20 seconds on the shot clock with the timeout. Ball being inbounded to Caden Bennett. Cowboys will take their time. Get a solid possession. On the bench is Nosmeyer and Leland Walker, both with 2 fouls. Harco for 3. Missed that one. Rebound to Murray Dennis. And he misses the putback. Into the hands of Amundsen. Has a 2-on-1 opportunity. The alley-oop to Thomas. Has it with 5 seconds. 4. And stolen away. Nope, Thomas has it. Throws it up at the horn. Off the window. No good.